a Marine squadron is mourning 6 members killed in a helicopter crash in Afghanistan. Their chopper went down, is begging rescue divers to keep looking for her little girl that was in that wrecked cruise ship off the coast of Italy. She was just 5 years old. Her daughter is among the missing. Well, if you have a special occasion coming up and you would like to look fabulous maybe for it, listen up to this. Our Robin Meade spoke with an anti-aging expert and author, Dr. Nicholas Perricone, about his 3-day facelift diet and this Live Better Now. Take a look. Welcome back. If you missed it, last night, CNN Republican presidential debate started off with a bang, you could say. Check out Newt Gingrich and his response to being asked about his ex-wife's allegations that Newt Gingrich wanted an open marriage. Here it is. Was it a fair question or not? Let's go to political analyst Goldie Taylor to see what she thinks. Today, as you know, Rick Perry dropped out. We found out Rick Santorum got the most votes in Iowa. He won. There was that bare knuckles debate last night that we just talked about, and the ads are really getting nasty now. So Ryan Smith is asking, how do you feel about it? There could be a sharp drop in the number of people diagnosed with autism. We have seen a spike over the past few years, so why would it change now? And what does that mean for our kids? Stay with us. Autism, as we know it, could be changing, and it could mean a drastic difference in the number of people diagnosed with autism. As you know, rates have been skyrocketing. You hear about this all the time. Senior medical correspondent Elizabeth Cohen joins us to explain the impact of this. It seems like in the last, 10 years, the diagnosis of autism has risen so much. It's such a broad spectrum.
Right, it has skyrocketed, and there's lots of reasons for that, but that's sort of one end of the spectrum. On the other end of the spectrum, you have a child who's a bit socially awkward, doesn't make eye contact, but otherwise is really doing fine.
That early intervention interaction is very important if your child is diagnosed with autism. How do you think the parents will react with this new information?
I think it depends in some ways. May not go away, but I'm sure that they're going to be concerned about that.
Right, insurance companies also involved. If they do change it, Angeles Coroner's Office has identified the man whose body parts were found scattered in the Hollywood Hills. We've been all over this story. Police will not release his name just yet because they're still investigating who may have killed and dismembered this man. Officers have Woods is pretty mad about a new book about him by someone in his inner circle. He calls it unprofessional. Just you may be able to shop and file your taxes in the same place now. HLN money expert Clark Howard says a big box store is filing simple tax returns and they're free. Paula Deen is on the defense over her new deal to promote a diabetes drug. Apparently, she had it for a long time and didn't tell the public. And get ready to hear President look like wax dolls, but check out his singing. To come out of him. He is going to Hollywood. On Sunday, American Idol will show the auditions from San Diego. I've been dying to say that. Paula Deen says she will donate some of the money from a diabetes drug endorsement. The celebrity cook sparked a controversy. The ADA, that's the American Diabetes Association, Deen says she doesn't blame her diabetes on her buttery recipes. She says it's in her family. A 3-year-old boy with cancer is painting, and his parents are auctioning his art to help pay medical bills. His name, heartbreaking, he has to go through that. His medical bills are more than $500,000. You can find the auction on Facebook. Look for Miracle Boy for a Cure, Team Liam for that. A town surrounded by ice finally has the fuel supply they need to get through the spring. Crews finished transferring more than 1 million gallons of fuel to Nome, Alaska. This happened yesterday. Websites when the feds targeted a popular website. The site's fans were really mad. We'll tell you why. We also have some breaking news to get to. It's coming into us from our affiliate. The man who murdered 7-year-old Yorelis Rivera apparently killed himself. Rescuers don't know if they will keep searching the wreckage of the Costa Concordia. The search was suspended from that ship, says the captain ordered dinner for himself and a lady friend less than an hour after the collision. After it, here is what the cook told a Filipino TV station. Take a look.
To a lifeboat that could take more people.
So there's obviously conflicting stories there. The youngest victim is believed to be a 5-year-old girl. More on that little girl in about 30 minutes. Legendary singer Eddie. We have it. There were plenty of fireworks at the latest GOP debate last night. Romney and Gingrich. We want to know, what are you looking for in a president? HLN's Ryan Smith hit the streets to find out. Thanks to Ryan Smith. A sixth grader who got a life-saving liver transplant is now making it his mission to help other people. Meet our hero of the week, Michael Caraway, an incredible young man who is paying it forward in a big way. Making a big difference in your area. Just go to HLNTV.com/Robin. Stay with us. Welcome back. Right now, new details about what may have led up to Heather Locklear's hospitalization, reportedly for a prescription drug and alcohol overdose, we're hearing. Want to bring in Showbiz Tonight's AJ Hammer. You're not going to believe this one. A Louisiana lawmaker wants to make it illegal to wear pajamas outside of your house. You can't do it. A parish commissioner says if people walk around in their PJs, what's to stop them from strutting around in their underwear tomorrow? Michael Williams thinks the society's moral fiber is dwindling, and this may be the place to clean things up. He is working on the wording of the pajama ban and says he will get it in front of the commission very soon. I'll know that pizza goes great with football. Just so you know, the riveting true crime mysteries that you love to solve on HLN every weekend, they're on Sunday nights too. Coming up this Sunday on Dominic Dunn, Power, Privilege, and Justice. A mom disappears. It turns into a baffling 10-year whodunit. A wealthy lawyer. Timing is suspicious. Why would a mom miss her son's birthday? Her son visited the school and gave the kids medals. Well deserved. We're talking Tim Tebow and pizza. His face is getting a prime spot right there on the pizza, doesn't it? The guns that Bonnie and Clyde used to rob banks are going up for sale at a Kansas City auction house already. Bonnie and Clyde terrorized banks in small towns all over the Midwest in the early 30s. Police caught up with them in 1934 in Louisiana and killed them. A teenager who feel a huge 18-karat diamond caressing your neck. If you do, to go back into the rescued cruise ship. Just got word that a few moments ago, 4 students at Florida A&M have been arrested for possible hazing. The university confirms 3 of them were arrested last night. A 4th turned himself in today. The Orlando Sentinel reports this was prompted by that complaint from the university's band director about hazing among some band members. According to the arrest warrant, some band members were forced to exercise, play music. They were punched, also slapped and hit. The school's band. Protesters are taking their fight right to the steps of the Supreme Court today. Here they are setting up. Right now, a Marine squadron is mourning 6 members killed in a helicopter crash. This happened in Afghanistan. Rescuers will continue to look for victims in that Italian cruise ship disaster tonight. There are more than 20 people still missing, including a 5-year-old girl and her father. Her mother, who wasn't on the ship when it went down last week, is begging rescuers not to give up until they find her little girl. Right now, another storm is heading to Oregon, which is already in trouble after heavy storms hit that area. We'll be back at work on that Italian cruise ship tonight. We don't see conflicting stories. The youngest victim is believed to be a 5-year-old girl. More on her story in about 30 minutes. 4 students at Florida A&M have been arrested for possible hazing. The university confirms that 3 of them were arrested last night. A 4th turned himself in today. According to the warrant, some band members were forced to exercise, play music, were punched, hit, or paddled. The school's ban has been a debate. Romney and Gingrich, what Mega Upload is, how it works, and the protests surrounding it, and what that means to you, is co-author of DINS. But then there's Mega Upload, who's saying, wait a minute, YouTube can do this, so we can do it, but millions of dollars, 600 million plus, the film industry is losing because of this site. So think about it. If you're in that industry, people are losing jobs over this, so something has to be done. He named himself Kim.com. AKA, that's his pseudo name. He's 37 along with 6 other people, and he lives in this mega mansion. He is raking it in from doing this stuff. But then again, is he stealing or is it legal? Therein lies the controversy. So much in such a short amount of time that we knew this would happen, and now the FBI has to step in to kind of condense it and make it legal so everyone benefits without some illegal maneuvering going on. Nevada, it's about 3,900 acres. Our latest report indicates it's just